Hello. ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಪ್ಪ? Okay. We have remaining only one day for ICSE 10th computer application exam. So what is the last day strategy to score better scores, sir? ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ? We can revise all the topics starting from the grade 9th and grade 10th, and you can revise. No need to mug up anything here. Like the other subject here, no need to mug up. That is a logical based. What is that? It is a logical based subject. So all the questions you are expecting either in the MCQ and the logical question, 2 marks questions. And next is, as we know, programming, right? Okay. Now I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to take the 2025 paper. Already I have discussed what is that the MCQ and 2 marks questions. Now I'm going to the programming part, 60 marks. Okay. Programming, that is 60 marks. You can keep 1 hour of programming ಅಂತಾನೆ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡಿ, right? That is the best option. 20 minutes for the MCQ, 20 minutes for the ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 hour you can keep it for the, as we know, the question number 3. So section B is, I'll read the instructions ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳುಗಳಿಗೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ the answer in this section should consist of a program in BlueJ environment or any environment with a Java. The main thing is Java. It should be written using the variable description. Don't forget to write the variable description, as we know, name of the variable, what is the data type, and what is the description. Okay. Now, I'm not going to explain all the program, just I can revise how to write that. What is the name of the class name he has given? Cloud storage. Use the same name. Don't write cloud, don't write storage. Use the, what is the word he has given, class name starting with a capital, the same type you use. And you can declare the variables, and you know the methods. The accept, you can accept the input through the scanner class. The calculate, you can perform the logic. In this program, space is the input. Based on that, you can build the another is ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. And the main method, you can create the object and you can create the class. Right? Okay, this one already I've done. Specimen papers 2025 ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. You can see the playlist. Okay, now it is related to the methods, description methods. Okay, now the next question is related to the, it is asked in the pattern double dimensional array. Your task is to here write on the class public static void main, create the two-dimensional array. After creating the array, your array memory ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರ ಮೆಮೊರಿ allocation ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ in the heap. Now our task is to enter the elements. If it is a 4 into 4 means 16 elements you have to enter and display the original matrix, and you do perform the now in the multiply ಐತೆ. Sum is equal to sum plus a of ij into a of ij. And after the loop you can print the norm ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ mat dot square root of sum ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ you can print. Okay, for each 1 marks ಇರುತ್ತೆ. And don't forget to write the variable description. Next is question related to the string. Here is asked the superstring. Superstring means number of vowels are equal to number of, let's say number of uppercase are equal to number of lowercase. One program. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 dimensionally you can expect a row wise, column wise, left diagonal, right diagonal, and this one is added. The superstring also number of important programs called number of then uppercase, lowercase, number of digits, number of upper vowels, consonants, number of spaces. This type of program may has 10th in that only they has to give. And another one question is there, like a palindrome string, how to reverse the string. That man can ask. String ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ easily you can take the index 7 example 8 elements ಇದ್ರೆ 7 ಇಂದ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಫಾರ್ ಲೂಪ್ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು you can print. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ, how to arrange the elements in the alphabetical order. That program also you can check alphabetical order. Write a Java program to arrange the character in alphabetical order ಫಾರ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಗಟ್ ಇಟ್. ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ನಾಳೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅನ್ಸ್ಬೋದು. ಯು ಚೆಕ್ ಇಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 6. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಅರೇ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಐದರ್ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಸರ್ಚ್, ಬೈನರಿ ಸರ್ಚ್, ಬಬಲ್ ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸರ್ಚ್. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ದ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ he asked binary search, and in the improvement exam he had linear search. So this time we are expecting ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಐದರ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ಬಬಲ್ ಸಾರ್ಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಅದನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ದ ಬೆಟರ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ 4. ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಐದರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ಬಬಲ್ ಸಾರ್ಟ್. As we know, bubble sort is more efficient. It may come here. Linear search and binary search. Implemental linear search ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. In this program, your task is to create the single dimensional array, and you have to take the search element. So these are the two inputs. After that, you are going to find the mid element. After that, in a search element mid in the left is control most to left side. If control most the mid element ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ control most to right side. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದೇ ಮಿಡ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್. ಏನ್ ಕಂಡಿಡಿತ. ಅಂಡ್ ಬೈನರಿ ಸರ್ಚ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅರೇ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ವೆರಾಸ್ linear search applicable for both unsorted array and sorted array, because it starts from the first element. These are the things we are teaching from the last 9 years. I'm telling. Okay, next is this question. It is related to the method overloading. Method overloading means a class contains many methods having the same method name but different set of parameters. Here's what is the method name. He has taken print, print, and print. Here the return type is void, return type is double, return type is int. So void means it is not going to return any value. You have to use the nested for loop, and you can do this program. And double, here this to display the number of series between 0.5 1.0. That one also you can do. And return type is double. So in this method, you are going to use the return statement. Don't forget to use the return, because the return type is double. Here also compare the two ASCII value, 2 character, and returns the ASCII integer. It is also print, and orders of value is passing character 1 and 2. Okay, ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ yesterday one student asked me, sir, whether you are going to write the main method to pass the values. Yes, you write on the 3 sub methods, and when the public static void main, you can create object, and you can invoke a method ob.print, ob.print. Here you are in this, you are not passing any values, because it is here you have to pass the double values in the actual parameter, and you have to pass the 2 character here. Better you write on the main method. Next question, last question. It is the 8th question. It is number. Before they were asking the super spy number, palindrome number, Armstrong number. ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಾನೆ, ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಜಿಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಜಿಟ್ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿಯೋದಂಗೆ, ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಜಿಟ್ ಲೋಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಜಿಟ್ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿಯೋದಂಗೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇಫ್ ಯು ನೋ ಹೌ ಟು extract the digits from the number, how to extract the digit, how to extract the last digit, how to extract the first digit, you know how to use the division, how to use the modulus, means this type of program you can do. And one thing you are, as we know, I'm telling again and again, you have to only 2 hours. So 120 minutes ಒಳಗಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ದಿರಬೇಕು. If you have finished the best 4 programs, then you can write on the 5th one. Okay, the MCQ also, this one I want to tell. Go to the first question. Here the question number he has given in the Roman letter, right? That you have to use. You write on the question number 1 and Roman letter 1 in that options. Don't write 1 2 like this. He has given the Roman letter, means use the Roman letter only. And in the 2 marks question, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಲೂಪ್ ವಿಲ್ ರನ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತೀರ, ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಲೂಪ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬರ್ದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವೇರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಅಸರ್ಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್, ದಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ 1 ನಿಮಿಷ ಅಲ್ಲ 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು. ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಸೈಜ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈಗೇನು ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಅರ್ರೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಅರ್ರೇ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಏನ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೋಟೈಪ್, ಮೆಥಡ್ ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇದು how to convert this one, and parse double, parse int. How to use the parse double, parse int, parse float, parse long. How to use that? Okay. This one is how many times loop will run. Illi print kottavane, output comes in the same line. As I said, only one output for the one loop or if else. And out in the output screen ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಡಬಲ್ ಕೋಡ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಟು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ಜಂಬಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾವ ತರ ಇನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ಸ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನೋ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಡಾಟ್ ಲೈನ್, ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್, index of, next last index of, next substring, the substring two options, next string the trim, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೇನಿದೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್, ಎಂಡ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಡಾಟ್ ಲೆಂತ್, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ದ, as we know, what is the syntax to create the object, class name followed by the object name is equal to class name. And this one, how to convert for loop to do while loop, how to convert for loop to interconversion. Next it is constructor, what are the types of constructor and what is the output. And in the string functions, you should know what are the string functions in the Java and what are the string function which does not have a input. ಯಾವುದು ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಯಾವುದು ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕಲ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್, ಒಂದು ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಎರರ್, ಅದನ್ನ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಎರರ್ ಇದೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನಲ್ ಅರೇ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನಲ್ ಅರೇ. ಅಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಲೂಪ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ಗಳು, the program also better you go for question number 3. Totally you have 8 questions. Question 1 is MCQ, question 2 logical question 3 in the 8 ganta, 3 4 5 6 7 8, totally 6 questions. You need to attend any 4 in that. Go to the first question number 3, one single dimensional array, one double dimensional array, one number. Sir ನನ್ನ ನಂಬರ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಕಿ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ you go for strings or method overloading. Write on the best 4. ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್, ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್, ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೋದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಬರೆದು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಲೈನ್ ಕಮೆಂಟ್, 2 to 3 ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಲೈನ್ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಕಾಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು MCQ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ 1 ಲೈನ್ ಗಿವ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್. ಇನ್ ಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ, ಡೋಂಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಅದು ಎತ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಾರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ, ಬರಿಬೇಕದನ್ನ ನೀಟಾಗಿ. ಈ ಇದು ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಪ್ರಿಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬೈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ನೀನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 2 ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬರೆದಿದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿದ್ರೆ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ. ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನೇನು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರಿವೈಸ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ to discuss before this. Grade 9th in the top 10 ಅಂತ. What is the difference between OOP and POP? What are the difference between standard and Java updates? What is the difference between class and object? Why it is class is known as object factory? What is the difference between new and dot operator? What are the different types of data type, primitive and non-primitive? And what is the memory size of integer? What is the memory size of long integer? What is the memory size of short, long, double, int, float, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಲ್ಲ. Then what are the non-primitive data type, string, arrays, memory size ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂತು ನೋಡಿ. Then what is the difference between implicit and explicit conversion? And what are the default values? Float ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0.0f, string null, and this one slash. Character ನೋಡಿ ನೀವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಸ್ಲಾಶ್ ಫಾಲೋಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಯು 4 zeros. ನನಗೇನೋ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಟುಮಾರೋ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಟು ದ ಆಪರೇಟರ್, 3 forms, unary, binary, ternary. And in the ternary, as we know, question mark symbol. Next, what are the forms, types of operator? Arithmetic, additional and relational, addition, subtraction, division, modulus, and greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, not equal to, and or not. That is logical. And have an assignment operator, equals. And what is the difference between equals and double equals? And what is the purpose of using the new and dot? These are the 2 special operator. And next, how to create the object inside the class. And what are the pre-increment and post-increment, and prefix and postfix. and we have different mathematical library function: minimum, maximum, floor, CLO, square root, cube root. Square root work for only positive number. If it is negative number, it will show the NaN. Then to discuss. After that, we have the conditional constructs: if else, if, switch. So what is the meaning? If work for only true condition, if else, true, false. If else, if more than two conditions or more than one condition. Next to switch, that is also like if else, if only, but here it will work for only one, right? Case 1, case 2, case 3, and switch is not going to accept the double and float, very important part. Next we go for the loops. Loops only for loop, while loop syntax it should be, and that we have entry and exit control. How to convert one loop to another loop. Nested loop means a loop within the loop. How to use the, if it is comes of matrix mandre pattern mandre, we go for the nested loop. Next to types of variable: instance variable, local variable, and static variable. And next it is instance means inside the class, outside the method. Local means inside the method. Instance, it is also type of instance variable, but it is with a static keyword. Next we have wrapper class. All the wrapper class starts with a capital letter. All the keywords in the Java starts with small case letter. All the wrapper class string functions, character functions in the java.lang. How to convert the primitive data type to wrapper class, that you can start with a capital letter. Next to boxing and unboxing. Boxing means converting the primitive data type to object of wrapper class. Unboxing is the old object of wrapper class to primitive data type. Then what is the meaning of method? Method are used to perform a particular task. And what is the how to declare the method? What is the return type? What is the access specifier? The return type, method name, argument list. What is the first line? The complete is known as method prototype. And method list, sorry, method signature means method name as well as the list of arguments. Next, what are the types of parameter? Actual and formal. Actual located in the method call, formal in the method definition. And pure and impure, state of an object is not going to change, and the impure it is going to change. Pure, it is not any side effects. Impure, it is a side effect. Call by value, call by reference. The value of actual parameter, the actual parameter is not going to change the formal parameter. Here it is going to change static and non-static. In static, if you have the keyword static, no need to create the object. Non-static means you have to create the object. Non-static accept both static and non-static variables, whereas static method accepts only static variable. Next, method overloading. A class contains a number of methods having same method name, different set of the arguments or variables. Next, we have method overloading is the comes under which property? Polymorphism. Next, we have constructor. Constructor is also a special type of method which is used to initialize the instance variable at the time of object creation. And we have two types: default and parameterized. Default, no parameter. Parameterized means the name already there, it is parameter. Constructor overloading, it is also like a method overloading. Whereas in the method, we have different the class name and method name is, it should not be same. Whereas in the constructor, it should be same. Class name and method name should be same. And what are the characteristics of constructor? Constructor should have the same name as the class name, and constructor does not have any return type, and you are not going to invoke any constructor. Automatically it is going to invoke. Then we have package. Package is a collection of class. Class is a collection of object. Object, it is a unique entity of a class. Then we have access specifiers: public, private, and protected. Public means most accessible, least restrictive. Private is less accessible, most restrictive. Protected, where we use when it comes to inheritance. Next, we have the very important topic is array. What is the purpose of array? Array is a non-primitive data type which is to store the more than manual use of same data type with contiguous memory location. In the primitive, we can store only one values. Whereas in the array, we can store n number of elements in the only one variable by using the subscript or by using the index. And how we can represent the array by using the square bracket. How to declare the single dimensional array, how to declare the double dimensional array. That is very, 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 very important. And after that, you have the topic in the array: linear search, binary search. Linear search is also known as sequential search. Search start from the first index and keep on searching until the element is found. Then if it is found, you can print which element, which is the index the element is present. It is not there means unsuccessful search. Binary, as I already said. Next is selection sort and bubble sort. In the selection sort, we have so they will use the unsorted array. Our task is to sort. We have to find the which is the minimum element. Then we can swap. Minimum swap. Mean until such unsorted array becomes sorted array. In bubble sort, the here logic is different. Bubble sort, what it says? Bubble sort it says next element. If the second element is compare and swap. First with the next element, second with the third, and keep on doing until unsorted array becomes sorted array. Among the binary search and linear search, binary search is more efficient. Among selection sort and bubble sort is more efficient. And programs related to the double dimension array, left diagonal, right diagonal, sum of right diagonal, and how to calculate the NAR, everything. Next, we have the string chapter. String we have starting from the non-primitive data type. It comes under java.lang. And string in the string the return type is the default value is small null, and the strings the function dot len character index of last index of trim ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೇನಿದೆ starts with ends with substring. These are all the functions, and concatenation, adding a two strings, and wrapper function, parse int, parse double, parse float, parse long. Character function, character is white space, character is a digit, or character is letter, character is letter or digit. So these are all the topics in your ICSE 10th computer applications. I hope all the topics I covered. This is the last minute revision. You go through the exam in the positive mindset. Your paper tough one would say program tough. Don't go. You are only writing all over the world. Not only your district, not only your state, not only India, all over the world. Everyone is writing. We go with the positive mindset, and the main thing is in the last sheet you can write on the ASCII table, capital A to Z, small a to Z, and once exam is or ಎಲ್ಲ ಓವರ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ you can cross check all the answer, and because in the MCQ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ತರ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 2 marks question also you can check how many times loop is going to run, cross check once ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ, ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಟಿಕ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯು ಬಿ ಗುಡ್. More than 95, 96, 97, 98. If your mindset is properly set, means you can score out of out. Okay, and all the best. Thank you. 2026 computer science, sorry, computer applications ಬರೀತಾರಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ICSE ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೂ all the best. I'm signing off, and next year we'll see. Next I have ISE exam. I have to concentrate on the ISE. I hope all are doing good. ಒಳ್ಳೆದಾಗಲಿ. Thank you.